Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to Millionaire Gaming. Yes, I have not used my camera in forever, but today I decided to, today we're gonna do my game collection. This is the part 2, because I have not made a collection video in about 3 years, so I've accumulated a lot more games since then, from various consoles. So with that, I am the shit, so yeah, let's get the shit started. They're not in any particular order. I just thought I would just, get them out of the way. So, first off, we've got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for the PlayStation 1. An OG PlayStation 1 copy. Good stuff. Great stuff. I remember first getting that. That was pretty great. I got it for really, really cheap. Pro Skater 3 for PS1. I have multiple copies of Pro Skater 3 from Xbox and PS2, and then this one's the PlayStation 1 port. So this is good to play. I have not, did it on my channel yet, but, eventually I'll do it. So next we got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 for PlayStation 1. This game pisses me off. It really does. It's terrible. I just don't like it. We have Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam for the PlayStation 2. I originally got this for the DS first, and, yeah, so this is definitely something cool, rated E for everyone, Next game. Mirror's Edge. So, Mirror's Edge. I have it on PC too, but I have it for the 360 because why not? It plays on the Xbox One, and, I have the second part as well, which is... So, next game on our list is True Crime Streets of LA for the PlayStation 2. I've had this thing for a really long time, I've had it, I've never actually played it. I played it for like 5 minutes, and then that's it. I've never, touched it. I got this from this local little thrift shop that was down by my city. We have Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories for the PlayStation 2. I remember playing this on the PSP back in the day. I hated this one. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Victor Vance. I just never liked that you could not swim far into the distance and then you drown. Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PlayStation 4. I do also have it for the PC, but I bought this day one purchase. I pre-ordered this thing, and honestly, I love this game. It's just such a great game. I cried. I'm gonna tell you, big boy cries on this thing. So, on to our next game. Shadows of the Colossus for PS4. I've had this game for a couple years for Christmas and stuff. I don't know, something about this game, it's good, something about it I don't really like, but who knows. So next game we have is Spiderman for the PS4, and I got this for Christmas a couple years ago too. I never beat this game, so many times I wanted to just, chill and play this, but I never beat this. I played it, but I never beat it. I am like maybe a quarter of the way done with it. We have Days Gone for the PS4. This is a day one purchase for me as well. I went to the midnight release for this game, and I was the only one there getting this thing. But, I really liked it. I beat it. It was really great. I do wish they could have made that second part that they were going to make. And this is another game that I did for midnight release. Death Stranding for the PS4. What can I say about it? Kojima game. I don't know. I only played like an hour of it, and like I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy it. Just certain things. Just nitpick. Oh my god. Freaking. I gotta get into it. Like, I have it. Maybe one day I'll maybe play a little bit more of it. So we've got Thrasher Skate and Destroy for the PS1. So my friend actually got me this game for Christmas a few years ago. He was asking me, what do I want for Christmas? And I said, I want this. I really wanted this game. So it was pretty expensive. He told me it was like 40 bucks for this thing. But lo and behold, I have it. It works. Still, I beat it. Another... Oh, damn it. This thing... The Jedi's Fallen Order was another pre-order and first day release that I got for PS4. I really like it. I like Cal Kestis, he's cool as hell. I never beat this game too. like I have it, like I tell you, I play so many games that I never play, and then I never beat it, but one day maybe I'll, you know, beat it. But this game's really fun. I really enjoyed it. Like, from what I have played, I love Star Wars in the sense I've never, like, I've watched Mandalorian. They're great. So on to our next game, Middle-earth: Shadow of War. I think this is, yeah, the second part, and the first part I know it's Shadow of Mordor, but this one I've never played. I have it, but I never played it. FIFA 19. So, I like the Alex Hunter storyline. This is probably one reason why I got this game, and it was also another game that I got for Christmas. So, also, fun fact, the gorillas are actually in this game. Like, one song is called Sorcerers. Pretty cool, you know, pretty cool fact. But, I always, like I said, 17, 18, and 19 have the Alex Hunter storyline, so that's pretty much why I mainly got these FIFA games. A birthday gift that I got, which was Detroit Become Human for the PS4. I really like this game. I beat it. I definitely almost cried. This is a game that I assure you I almost cried on. I just don't know why. But I really liked it. Connor, freaking Kara, Marcus. Great game. Like, it really is. And surprisingly, I got all of the characters, and I had the same first Connor from the beginning of the game, and none of them died. On to our next one. We have Monster Hunter World for the PS4. Excuse that cut, I don't know how that happened. Monster Hunter World for the PS4. I played this a little bit. I have it on PC as well, but I also have many other games on the 3DS. I just don't have them downloaded. But I really like Monster Hunter. It just is a great series. I really enjoy the open world. I like the MMORPG kind of stuff. So, on to, like... So, let's take a little break. We're going from consoles to handhelds. So, I do have a bunch of handheld video games, I will be honest. So, first off, we're going to start off with Jackass, the game, the DS game. So, I do like the Jackass series. I'm really hyped for Jackass Forever. That's something I'm really hyped for. But yes, Jackass, the DS game. This one's so much different compared to how it was on the PlayStation 2. There's open world on this one instead of just, you know, a closed area for like a specific thing. But yeah, this one, it has you know, it has a storyline. There, you know, all the Jackass characters, except for Bam. Bam's not gonna be in that because he was in an Activision thing, so he was not able to be a part of that. Skate It for the DS. This one I remember as a kid getting this thing. I don't know how, like, I remember one day just going into my mom's room and she was like, hey, I have something for you, and then she got me this game, and I don't know out of what reason she got it for me, but, you know, I got this game. You know, this game's very hard. Very, very difficult. Like, I have it for the iPad as well, and I also have it for the Wii. But some reason the DS port is ridiculous. I never even got to any of the other levels like Shanghai or some of the other ones. But I do like this one. Here's another one. This one's probably the worst game out of the DS copies I have, which is Tony Hawk's Motion with Hugh Pixel Painter. Honestly, this game sucks. It really does. It really sucks. And you're probably wondering what happened, how do I still have the case and stuff. As you can see right here, I don't know if you guys could see it well, but so I did a little skit after I beat the game. I ended up running it over with my car. So, yeah, that's pretty much the whole story about that, that thing. The game was out of it. I still had it in my DS, so that's pretty much it. And then I could tell you this, I hate this game. I'm never playing it again. Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam for the DS. This was pretty cool. There was a storyline, you know, instead of how it is on the PS2 port and the Wii port, but this one had a story where you had to go against Anthony Siegel, or Antonio Siegel as they say. And, you know, there's more stuff, there's, you know, there's that, maps and stuff that you can actually see when you're racing. And it's cool. It's a different concept to how the one on the console is. So I really enjoy that. Tony Hawk's Proving Ground for the DS. I do like this one. I do. It definitely is a challenging one for me, but I really do enjoy it. It was really fun. Definitely a game that is more memorable for me, like for the Xbox. I do have it for PS2, I do. But I have, this one's more memorable because like more like personal in life stuff was happening in my life. So this one is kind of cool. My friend gave me this, so he gave me Pokemon Platinum for the DS, and it's a reprint, and he put so many hours into this game. It's unreal of how many hours this kid put into it. He had like 400 hours into this game, and he had all the legendaries. He cheated hard. But yeah, he ended up giving me this just for out of randomness, and I really appreciate this. I really do. I still have it, like I still have it in my DS thing. But like, I don't know, something about it, it's so iconic. We have Majora's Mask for the 3DS. This one is just pretty much a DS remake of Zelda's Majora's Mask for the 64. I really do like it. You know, it's funny, I actually have a strategy guide for this game. And I really wanted to do a video on this stuff, but I don't know how people would feel about me doing Zelda's Majora's Mask on my channel, so that's probably why I never did it. So, this one I don't have a cover for, but Dragon Ball Fusions for the 3DS. This is honestly one of my favorite games on 3DS. You get to create your own character. It's like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but for the 3DS. You know, travel the world, freaking fighting with a 5 group of people. It's great. I really do. I don't know why they gave me a case of like this, but it really is a good game. I really honestly liked it. Alright, sorry about that. My camera was about to die, so I just had to let it cool down for a moment. So we're gonna continue. Let's Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. I remember buying this game when I first had a 3DS, and I remember playing this game a lot. I actually never fully beat it because every time I bought it, the game was just always someone beat it for me, so a little odd. So on to our next one, Ocarina of Time for the 3DS, another remake, great remake. I do wish I could beat it. There's parts that I really wish I knew how to get further into it, but I'm weird when it comes to games, because like these type of games, I just never really understood how to go to certain areas. I probably showed this already, but Forza Horizon for the 3DS. Oh fuck, I didn't even mean 3DS. For the Xbox 360. This one's actually really good. I think this was like one of the games that at first I really couldn't get it to work on my Xbox 360. Then I had to buy another copy, but then it actually works. And honestly, this one's probably my favorite out of all the Forzas. So on to our next one. This is a game I had and I got for my, I think, birthday or Christmas. I cannot remember. But I ended up getting Assassin's Creed Valhalla for the PS4, and it has a PS5 upgrade. So I've never played this. I hate saying that. I hate saying that I never played these games, but I have them. But I had this game. I never beat it. I've never been really into the Assassin's Creed series. But something about Valhalla, Viking stuff, I've always piqued an interest in. So next we have Bmx Xxx. So yeah, this was a game that I should continue, but unfortunately I can't, because my old Xbox 360 that's over there does not work anymore. And in order to get to play this, I have to have either a PS2 version, a Gamecube version, because the 360 one that I had was not working anymore. Guitar Hero for the PlayStation 2, the original Guitar Hero. It was the same thing when I got to that place where I got True Crimes of LA, as well as Vice City Stories. I remember all this good stuff, you know, Symphony of Destruction, frickin' Thunder Kiss, frickin' all that good stuff. Like, man, even most of these things are covers, but this game's such an iconic thing. And fun enough, I still have this same guitar from when I was a kid. Elder Scrolls Online for the Xbox One. Weird fact, when I got this game, it was like $2, and it says it's 20. $21.99, but it said it was $2. So I end up getting this. Fun fact, I never beat this, nor have I ever played it in another game. Yakuza, Like a Dragon. This is the 7th one in the series, and this is actually my first ever steel case. It's fun fact, it's actually my first ever steel case I ever got, and I think I got this for Christmas or my birthday. And I remember getting this. I kept telling myself I need to play all the other Yakuzas because I have 0, Kiwami 2, as well as 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this one, Oblivion, for the Xbox 360. This was, let's be honest, we all do it for the memes, the NPC dialogue for Oblivion. Let's be honest, this is a great game, which is Mirror's Edge Catalyst for the Xbox One. Ah, yes. I have this for the PC, but this was a game that I actually beat. I do wish the ending wasn't as, you know, anticlimactic, but I really, really enjoyed, you know, this game. I just definitely enjoyed playing this. So next one, Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. I really need to play more of this. You know, thinking about this kind of stuff, it's just great. Like, I don't like the racism in the game, but other than that, I really enjoyed this game. Control for the PS4. I don't know why it says it's an exclusive for the PS4, but I remember getting this for my birthday. I don't know. There's something about this one I like, but I don't like. And I kind of am pissed off about this game because the day, like a couple weeks after I got this game, it was free on PS4. So I was like, God. I was like, I fucked myself on that one. Forza Horizon 4 for the Xbox One. So, this one is pretty great. You know, driving in the UK, freaking driving. This was another day one purchase of mine that I pre-ordered. I even got a pre-ordered shirt from it, but unfortunately, I thought the pre-order shirt that I got was in real life shirt, but unfortunately, you know, they lied. Call of Duty Modern Warfare for the Xbox One. Yes, I have an actual Call of Duty game besides Black Ops 2. This one is something that I really just enjoyed. You know, I got a little bit into it, and then my thing kept having to upload, and I didn't want to play like the online multiplayer thing for this game. I just wanted to play the main campaign. That was really it. But unfortunately, it deleted my my thing, and I have not downloaded it since, which is Rocksmith for the Xbox 360. So, as you guys know, I do play guitar, I do play bass, I just never, you know, play it on camera and stuff. But this game is great. It helps you learn how to play guitars a lot better. That's kind of how one reason why I started to get a little bit better at the guitars. But the sound list or the song list for those games is fantastic with the Animals, the Black Keys, Cream, Cure, David Bowie, Leonard Skinner, Muse, Nirvana, Queens of the Stone Age, Radiohead, Rolling Stones, Stone Temple Pilots, freaking Soundgarden, Tom Petty, and White Stripes, and there's more. Me having all these DLCs, I can't play it on this one, but you know, it's still a great thing. Borderlands 3 for the PS4. You know, I had the first two on PC. You know, I've been playing it with one of my friends. You know, it's great. But I played this one too for like about 8 hours at one of my friends' plays back in the day. When it first came out, we were playing this thing for crazy. Kingdom Hearts 3 for the PS4. You're probably wondering why I didn't get it for like PC or Xbox. This is the way to go. This is how I played on my kid, like as a kid. PS2, PS3, PS4. So this game hits home for me really hard. This is a game that I genuinely cried on. When I beat this game, I cried. I never beat the Zathora or frickin' the DLC for Yazora, I never beat that. But just, this game was great. I really wish I didn't cry because it's sad. It's saddening that I cried on it. So this game is probably a hands down favorite. And if you ever or add me on PSN, you'll probably see me most play this game. But Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Like, as a person that enjoys, you know, anime and stuff, you know, I ended up getting into anime later in life. But this one I had put like at least 50 hours because it's just basing off of the main story for Dragon Ball Z, from little stuff to main stuff to anything in between. You know, you get to play as the boys, you get to play as Gohan, Goku, frickin' Vegeta, Trunks, and Piccolo, and it's just great. And then plus on the side you can actually play as like the other people with you know Goten for like a moment, and like it's just a great game. Like I have all the DLCs. I still have to beat the Trunks one, but really good game, really good game. Like I tell you, I have 50 hours in that game. Pokemon Colosseum for the Gamecube. I cannot tell you, this game is great. It's really great, but it sets you back a lot of money. Like, it really does. But this game is just great. You know, frickin' playing as the ones from the Hoenn region, you know, from the Hoenn things, as well as the ones from the Johto region, which is great too. You know, freaking Sapphire, Emerald, and Ruby, and then from Gold, Silver, and Crystal, because it's great. And then, you know, you got our boy Wes from there, from Ore. But yeah, that game was great too. So this one, fun fact, this is the second time I've ever bought this game, but Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, it set me back so much money. And this one, I feel like I fucked myself on this one, because I had gave it to one of my friends to borrow, and then he ended up selling his GameCube, and I got that game for like 35 bucks, and then unfortunately I bought this game like a couple months ago, and it's oh my god, I had to pay like 4 times as much as this thing was. And yeah, this one takes place in Ore. This is our boy Michael. And you know, I'm a real big fan of Pokemon games. I'll be honest, I really am. So this is a game I've never played, and I don't plan to. Super Mario Party for the Switch. You know, I had this, you know, it came with my deal when I bought it. I never played it, I don't plan to. Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which contains 64 Sunshine and Galaxy. I feel like they shouldn't have taken away this thing. They kind of blacklisted it. But, you know, I played these two. I've played this one as well for the DS. But, great stuff. Great games. It's just iconic stuff. Sorry about that. My camera did the thing again. So, yes, Mario 3D All-Stars. Great thing, great game. Yeah, it's something good. I definitely... Zelda, Link's Awakening for the Switch. I think I got this for my birthday, or I just randomly bought it, I cannot remember. But I remember this game is one of the hardest things that I played on the Game Boy. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee for the Switch. Pretty much a Kanto remake. It is great. You know, it kind of pisses me off that you can't, you know, randomly battle Pokemon, level up your characters even more. But for what this game is, it does a pretty good job. I just wish I had the Pokeball attachment, but I don't think I would, because you just gotta walk and stuff, catch stuff. But this game is really good. I do enjoy it. I do like the little effect that you can actually play as Eevee into it, and yeah, it's just a Kanto remake. It's a pretty good one. Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Switch. This game is ridiculous. This game is very, 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 very long, but so worth it just to play it. Because I will tell you, I have put at least 90 hours, and I'm still not done with this game. I put 90 hours into this game, and it's so amazing. It really is. You know, you're playing as freaking Link. You have to get the Divine Beasts to help you defeat Calamity Ganon. Dragon Quest XI Echoes of Elusive Age S Definitive Edition. Don't know what all of that is, but it's a great game. You know, the Illuminary, you know, you got our boys and girls of the Square Enix thing, kind of having the same animation as Dragon Ball Z, which I definitely enjoy and appreciate. But, you know, I put a lot of time in this. You know, I play this, and I remember this kid from Super Smash Ultimate as a DLC character. But I definitely like the Illuminary as himself. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country. So I'm still playing this. It's a prequel, which is great. But you know, I should play the first one because you know, I've seen Xenoblade Chronicles, but I never played it, and it definitely feels like a dystopia kind of game. And you know, it's great. You know, those are the two main characters right there. I cannot tell you their names for the life of me. But, you know, my friend got this for me for my birthday, and I've had it forever, and I still need to play and beat it more. But I really enjoy it. It definitely is something great, because I have downloaded ones. But Pokemon Sword for the Switch, you know, that's the legendary right there. You know, I can't really say anything, you know. It's basically all the same Pokemon games. Like, you know, you go to, you know, battles, you're in the UK, and you get to customize your character as much as you want. You know, I have the DLCs, I do. I beat them, and I'll tell you the second one is more tedious than the first one, but I definitely liked the aesthetic. But I don't care what anybody says about how the layout and stuff on this game is. It's still great. And even if they used the 3DS things from it, I still can appreciate it. You know what's a fun fact? I actually never showed you guys my actual 3DS capture card. So right there, that's my 3DS capture card. So let's go into the actual 3DS games and DS games that we have. So right here we have Pokemon Black 2 for the DS. Very, very good game. I beat it. I just never actually completed the full entire thing. Like, I have it, but I still need to beat it. Actually never showed you guys either my 3DS capture card. So this is my 3DS capture card. I do have games on it downloaded too, so I will, you know, make a separate video to show all the other games that I have on here. But in here we have, as I was saying earlier, Dragon Ball Heroes, Dragon Ball Fusion, if it'll focus. I don't know if it will, but who knows? There we go. Dragon Ball Fusion for the 3DS, one of my favorite games for the 3DS console in itself, but you know. So we do have, like I said, the Jackass game for the DS. I just keep it in here because if I ever want to like record off of it, I can. So here's something different. So we have Hyrule Warriors Legends for the 3DS. This game's a little choppy on my 3DS. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It just is a little choppy. So it definitely is a fun game. You know, playing as all the characters from, you know, previous Zelda games, as well as the one from freaking Phantom Hourglass. It's great to see him. Great to see her, actually. So on to our next game, whatever it may be. Alright. Detective Pikachu for the 3DS. I just bought this out of randomness. This was actually, I haven't beat it, but I do play it a little bit. But as I said, you know, Pokemon Platinum for the DS, but unfortunately it does not want to work for me, which, yeah, there we go. I guess I'll have to just put it like a hand way. Alright, on to our next one. Pokemon Black for the thing, which is probably one of the iconic ones for me, like I said. Just for the music, the Pokemon starting, and just like how these two games just connect together so well. It's just something incredible. Alright, on to our next game. Alright, here's something different. It's kind of childish, but, you know, I kind of enjoy it. Yokai Watch for the 3DS. You know, I enjoy it. I really do. It's like, you know, playing as Nate Adams, freaking walking around wherever. I think it's Sunnyvale that he lives in. I like it. So, on to our next game. Kingdom Hearts 358-2 Days. This one, it definitely hits the heartstrings for me. Like I said, most Kingdom Hearts games that I have played definitely like hit the heartstrings, especially this one. Like, I like Roxas a lot. He's actually one of my favorite characters. But, you know, Shion and everybody else, it's just kind of sad. Like, just seeing how everything, you know, kind of transpires. American Skateland. This was actually the first game that I bought onto my DS capture card. Very iconic on my channel, you know. Freaking, I still can't believe how fucking big that blew up, but I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Dream Drop Distance for the 3DS. I told you, some of these games I just keep in the pouch, which is Tony Hawk's Proving Ground for the DS. It's still, you know, Proving Ground as we know and love, but, you know, it's pretty great. So, on to our next one, which is Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam for the DS. It is, like I said, it's Downhill Jam, just with the story that I have physically. Conception 2, Children of the Seven Stars. So this game is pretty much like Persona, but in Persona, you know, you have to go into dungeon. This one's all about making kids and having them fight with you in dungeons. I have a lot of kids on this game. I have like 13 of them. Thank you guys for watching. I have a whole bunch of other games downloaded onto my consoles that I probably shall, you know, record for you guys so you could see. But with that, I am the shit. You've been watching Millionaire Gaming. I hope you guys enjoy this this very, very long collection video. I'm sorry that it took so long. But yeah, I am the shit, so yeah, peace out.